I'm Sheila Brummer with Siouxland Public Media News. Election officials in some of Iowa's largest counties are reporting that hundreds of voters missed the deadline to request absentee ballots ahead of the primary. The Iowa legislature changed the deadline for requesting absentee ballots during the legislative session last year. Woodbury County Election Commissioner Pat Gill also says absentee voting was down locally, but early voting was up. Polls open in Iowa tomorrow at 7 a.m. and close at 8 p.m. Voters in South Dakota have 12 hours to cast ballots from 7 o'clock in the morning until 7 o'clock at night local time. Nebraska held its primary last month. In South Dakota, voters will decide whether or not to add a new requirement to the state constitution. It would make it more difficult to pass ballot measures that raise taxes or expend significant government funding. The proposed constitutional amendment, which will appear as Amendment C on the ballot, will place a 60% vote threshold on citizen-initiated ballot measures that raise taxes or spend more than $10 million within 5 years of enactment. Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds visited Siouxland today with stops in Spencer, Northwest Iowa Community College in Sheldon, and Sioux City, where she attended a ribbon cutting for Hope Street of Siouxland but did not speak to local reporters. Nebraska Governor Pete Ricketts announced support for mental health services for veterans. In the last year, 87 veterans killed themselves in Nebraska. Today, with a room full of veterans watching, Ricketts announced plans to join 35 other states and a governor's challenge to prevent suicide. Ricketts says work has already started on the 2-year effort to form a plan and improve outreach and treatment in the state. For Siouxland Public Media News, I'm Sheila Brummer.